Thank you for watching the Fitness Feuds channel. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Daddy, when I grow up I want to be a bodybuilder. I want to have a bloated gut and have arms full of oil. I want to be out of breath when I walk and talk, and I want my heart to be massive and inefficient. Oh, and lastly, I want schmoes, lots of silly schmoes.
Very well, son. You will make me very proud. Very proud. Oh my God! Bodybuilding is often a game of smoke and mirrors. The shredded, muscular look is temporary, sometimes lasting only hours. And when you play the mass game, you are bulking up to 340 pounds in the off-season, just so you can take thyroid meds to cut back down. You often look grotesque and odd. This is bodybuilding. Let's take a look at some of our favorite champions and see what they look like when they are not on the professional stage. They are not on the professional stage. The Canadian monster, Paul Dillet, was one of the freakiest bodybuilders that ever competed. Although he placed 4th place at the 1994 Mr. Olympia, he is also well known for freezing up on stage due to dehydration and potential diuretic use. And as you can see, once he stopped the contest preps, his body went straight to hell. It's hard to imagine all of that freakiness just wasting away.
305 on the bench. Once a month you should come in and drop to at least 405. And the same thing goes for the back and the shoulders, as well as the legs.
Perhaps one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time is Ronnie Coleman. But when he gets in the off-season, he morphs into a massive blob with large intestines that's just lacking detail. Luckily Ronnie has gotten it under control and looks much better at a smaller size.
Yeah, buddy! Yep. Time to show good how this won't be done. Oh! That was super heavy. Yeah, buddy. Right, wait, baby. Nothing but a peanut. Woo!
King Kamali was one of the most entertaining posers in competitive bodybuilding. He once said that all gurus in the sport of bodybuilding were clowns. But it looks like he could have used one while he was guest posing. Remember, the sport of bodybuilding is about muscle symmetry, size, and separation, and anytime you take your shirt off, you will be judged.
He began to explain to me what it is. Well, there was a big tank there full of nitrous. People were getting high on nitrous. So 60 people walking around in their hands getting high on nitrous is how I ended my night. And to add a cherry on top of the cake, I ended up on the couch.
Who was wearing this amazing, skirt and long dressy type thing. It was absolutely gorgeous. And
5 foot 4 inches, Lee Priest is one of the shorter guys to hit the stage. So when he balloons up to 285 pounds in the off-season, he looks like a butterball turkey. Lee Priest later on had a strange heart infection that was not supposed to be related to his supplement use.
That fucking drug out and add this drug in. All this shit you can do yourself. I used to use Chad Nichols, and I said to Paul, you're an established pro bodybuilder. You've been doing this 15, 20 years. Why do you need a guru? His exact words were, I'm just lazy. It's easy for me to walk over to the fridge and see the diet written down and I copy it.
Like Ronnie Coleman, Branch Warren is another famous bodybuilder that lived in Texas. This Olympia hopeful came in second place to Jay Cutler in 2009. However, when he is off, and looks like a bloated mess. This could be the result of playing the mass game too long.
I'm a country boy. The most muscular thing I'd ever seen was a horse. So, of course my dad was a big guy, whatever, but he wasn't like a bodybuilder. And so I was pretty impressed. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool, man. I remember thinking, wow, I wish I looked like that. But I didn't have a clue about how to go about it other than you're supposed to lift weights. And it wasn't until
Trey Brewer was once one of the biggest names to come out of the NPC super heavyweight division. But it appeared that he burned out after only 4 years of competition. He never even made it to the pro division. Luckily, he became a firefighter and now saves lives, including his own.
It shrinks. So just imagine this. Let's say you gain about 30. Just because you're getting shredded and the fat cells get to a microscopic, very, very, very microscopic shrinkage, that fat cell is still there. You understand that? So the minute shrinking, the fat cell starts to enlarge again. Here's the thing, the more fat cells stacks on top of the last fat cells, or it just continues getting stacked. It doesn't stop getting stacked. You understand that? And it gets harder to cut every time. It does. it gets harder and harder and harder and harder naturally. Okay? So